Great day, everybody. Happy, wealthy, winning Wednesday. I love to say Wednesdays because y'all already know that's one of my favorite days of the week. So, happy, wealthy, winning Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to His Legacy and Leadership. My name is Alicia Johnson, and I proudly serve as the membership director for the Greater Augusta Black Chamber of Commerce. In celebration of Men's History Month, we also have Men's Mental History Month. We have just recently celebrated all of our fathers that are here as well too. So happy Father's Day, belated Father's Day to all our fathers. And also we're also celebrating men in business throughout the chamber. So welcome to the spotlights. We are honored to spotlight some of our phenomenal men within our chamber who are making a lasting impact as business owners, entrepreneurs, and leaders in our community. Today, we are honored to spotlight Trey Williams. He is the operations manager for Quick Print and media. His dedication, vision, and leadership represent the strength and excellence of men in business. We are excited to learn more about his journey, his inspiration, and legacy he is building through entrepreneurship. Everyone, please let's welcome Trey Williams. Trey, how are you on this wonderful Wednesday?
I'm doing good. Like my former employer said, I'm just getting fat and old.
Oh my gosh, Trey. Hey, don't
Fat and
call,
old.
don't say oh. We ain't gonna say oh, not tonight, because we growing with wisdom, Trey. We gonna grow
Okay.
with wisdom. We
That's
all
what you're
getting up
gonna
in
call it.
age, but we got wisdom with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wonderful. I'm glad to hear that you're doing great though. Trey, can you let everybody know who you are for the ones that do not know throughout the community, please, tonight?
Yeah, like you said, I'm the operations manager at Quick Print. I pastor two churches, kind of. And what I mean by that, I'm the assistant pastor here at Lighthouse in Augusta, and I pastor Greater Rocky Creek in Lowndes, Georgia. So, um, been doing graphic design about 20 years. So, I have a background in media. Um, I graduated with a degree in digital cinematography. So I actually went to school for movie making, but
Ooh.
I just dibble and dabble in graphics to the movies take off. So
Okay. I love to hear that. That's something I knew. We're supposed to learn something new anyway every day, right, Trey? So that
amen.
is something interesting that I learned about you tonight too, as well. Just a phenomenal man. So we do appreciate everything that you are doing in this community, and thank you so much, Trey. I just want to give time out to thank you for joining the spotlight tonight. You are a very busy man and you wear several different hats. So I do appreciate you joining us tonight. I know you got several other things you got to do once you leave with us. So thank you for that time tonight for us to honor you on tonight. Um, so Trey, what inspired you to actually go into business, with Quick Print as well?
Well, it was several things, but two of the main things was this. At my old job, I pretty much had bumped my head, and what I mean by that is I had learned everything it was to learn, but as me and my boss was talking, I said, "Listen, man, the only other position I can hold is yours."
Mm-hmm.
And so that was one thing. I kind of had outgrown the space. The other thing was we wanted to leave a legacy for our children. You
Absolutely.
know, the Bible says that a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. And
Mm-hmm.
so we literally founded the company on those principles. And when I was in my new leadership council class, cohort of 2018, one of our capstone projects was starting a business. And so I laid out the plan for the business at that time and followed it through. And that's pretty much it. We wanted to have something we could leave to the children. Now again, you know how children are.
Yes.
They
Yes.
might not want to work it. They might want to do their own thing, but you got a choice. I can
Right.
hand you something and put something in your hands, or you can go build your own thing. So that's kind of how we started.
I love that, and I know the children will appreciate that. Once they do get of age and old enough,
Hmm.
it comes with wisdom, like we said earlier in the video.
Yeah.
It comes with wisdom. We learn that we may not know it in our younger days, but as we get older, we do learn the wisdom that are elders, we'll say elders, have told us and we didn't understand at the time. So hopefully the children will get that before, they get up in age like ourselves.
Hmm.
So absolutely. Next, what are some of the proudest achievements that you would say that as being a business owner that you would call out?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
really
it's all
think.
about you. So you got to think about yourself. That's
Right.
right.
Well, I would say this. One thing, building a business from the ground up takes a different kind of stamina
Yes.
than walking into something or buying something or being handed something. So I just give God all the glory for us being able to have staying power because we started this business right before COVID, like 2 years before COVID,
Yes, I remember.
and we were able to survive through COVID. My wife and I, she always tell the story of us pivoting. So during COVID, we started selling tissue and gloves and
Mhm.
masks and whatever we can get our hands on, and that
Yeah,
helped keep us afloat. So
absolutely.
I'm just kind of happy that we were able to build something from the ground up, and we've seen many people come into business since we've been open and already closed their doors, and we're in our 8th year. So I'm just happy that we were able to, sustain.
Absolutely, yes. Pushing that 8 year, and we'll piggyback off a little bit about that. But once you get over that hurdle of being in business for 5 years, it's either going to break you or make you. And like you said, you got over that first hurdle, and now you're reaching up to the next milestone, which is, climaxing to the next top of the mountain, before you soar to the next peak, reaching 10 years. So in 2 more years, y'all will be at 10 years. That's just such a
Right.
blessing. And kudos to you all. Hold on. We may go dead. Hold on, Trey. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. It gave me a little
Bring it up.
buzz. Not tonight. um, but yes, kudos to that, so reaching that 8th year and then on climax into the 10th, so we'll be right here to celebrate with you all when y'all reach
Hmm.
that, so absolutely. So to piggyback off of that, what impact do you feel yourself and Quick Print has made an impact into the community or are making?
Well, one of the main ways is we teach, meaning I don't believe that I should hold all of the knowledge that I have about not even starting the business, but even specifically about graphic design or printing.
Hmm.
Anybody that walks in that shop that wants to know how to do what we do, we freely give them information. I mean, and
Absolutely.
a lot of businesses don't do that. Hey, that's proprietary. We can't tell you how we get the sauce.
Hmm.
Our ideology and philosophy is this: what's for us is for us. God got us, and so we
That's
just
right.
we freely give information. People come in, hey, where you get your shirts from? Hey, I give you a list. If that don't work, call me back. I'll give you another list. Or how much you charge for this and why you charge for this? I just give them the sauce, man. And it hasn't failed us yet. Again, we've been doing that since day one, and we're going on year 8. So
Hmm.
I'm happy of the fact that we're able to freely give information and help others in business. Not to get too far ahead of you, but me and President West was talking about. I want to teach some entrepreneur and business classes, but we'll
Yes.
we'll,
No,
we'll get to
I know.
that.
That's right. We hey y'all, I hope y'all heard that. We ain't gonna repeat it because that means you wasn't listening. You're supposed to be listening. So you got a little sauce there. You got a little sauce. So that means you need to pay attention. You need to also stay alert on the upcoming things and events and classes that's coming forth. Okay. So definitely stay tuned for that. Um, Trey, that just states, how you and your family, you're not blocking your blessings. And I tell people, don't be hardened because you block your own door, you block your own way when you sit there and don't show or guide people with the gift that you've been given. And that shows just alone, how you and your family, the business is thriving and flourishing because you're not stopping the blessings that are coming in. So absolutely, and more to
You,
come.
you know what? Let me answer your question better. I mean, back up. You asked me what was my proudest moment before.
Okay. I knew you had one.
I, I had to think for a second.
That's okay.
Everybody in my household getting a paycheck, getting an envelope on Friday. Husband, wife, daughter, son. Everybody getting their own handout on Friday. Not because I'm giving them money, but because they clocked in and worked. So that's it.
Absolutely.
The house is self sufficient.
There you go. And one thing being being in business, that's one thing that once we get an understanding of how to do that and the correct way to do it, we open the doors for our own children. We open the doors for our spouses or our loved ones that are in that household, like you're saying. And that just shows that you have employed your own family. Such a blessing. And I know I speak on that with mine, with my children too, as well, being able to, like you say, pay them, because not just because it's my business, but also because they employees of the business. So absolutely. And I just love seeing, more families like that, more families learning to do that and learning the right way to make it happen. So absolutely. And we're all here, like you said, we're here to teach one so the other ones can gain. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
love it, love it. Um, I hope y'all are really, really listening in. You're getting the earful from this amazing man. He's doing so much for his community, so much for his family. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. If you don't know, make sure you reach out to them too as well. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so we're gonna do one more, and then we'll be on here all night. And I don't want to take all
Okay.
your time, Trey, because I do appreciate you so much taking that little snippet out of your schedule today. Um,
Okay.
I know you spoke a little bit about the legacy, so you can speak again on that. But also too, can you, before you close out that last question? So it's gonna be a 2-in-1. So can you let them know the legacy again that you're leaving behind, and then also either a quote, a phrase, or a prayer that you would like to give young men and men that are in business or looking to start a business too as well?
That's an easy one. I want to answer the quote first.
Okay.
All money ain't good money.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna give them a little bit of the sauce
Turn it up,
from the
y'all. Turn your
entrepreneur
volume up if
class.
your volume ain't up.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of the sauce from the entrepreneur class. You have to curate your customers.
Whew.
All money ain't good money. All right,
That's
that's
right.
something that the older you get, you learn. It. Listen, I got to give my old employee, Mr. Kendrick, credit for this. James Kendrick. It was some stuff he didn't want me doing. He was like, I'm
Uh-huh.
paying you too much to be doing this. You need to let somebody else worry about that. And so, you have to maximize your money. And sometimes you spend too much working on little jobs that don't really put enough money in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes, again, you talk about giving back to the community. Sometimes we do that for those reasons. Sometimes we do it for
Right.
free. I had a customer last week bring me an item they bought somewhere else, and the other people wanted them to reprint it because they damaged it. And we end up fixing it for her. We took
Right.
about 30, 45 minutes. We didn't charge her. She was trying to give us a tip and stuff. So we do things like that to give back to the customer. And guess what? We got a customer for life now
Yes, right. That's right.
because we took the time out to show that. But you have to curate your customers. Just because people come in and say they want to spend a bunch of money, that don't mean they're a good customer. You want somebody that got a cheerful interaction that brings, how they say, good energy to your shop.
That's right.
Somebody that
That's
has a
right.
cheerful spirit.
Great
Um,
vibes.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, and sometimes you just gotta let people go. But let's go back to the legacy to the legacy part. I wanted to. We wanted to do something that would ensure that our name would live on in a good way, right? So
Correct.
prayerfully, our kids will walk into what's theirs. So I
Mm-hmm.
tell my children this: my job as a father is to add on to what my grandfathers left me and pass it down to you. Both of my grandfathers left me things, and so my job, my father left me stuff. My mama's still with us.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever she leaves, she'll leave stuff. My job is to add on to that and pass it down. And
Absolutely.
so my contribution was a business. Some of them left land, some of them left money, some of them left artifacts. My contribution is a business. And like I tell them, this is for your children. This is not for you. You're
Mm-hmm.
benefiting off of me now. You getting my wisdom now. You getting my money and talent and time
Right.
now. It's
Right.
for you to grow this. I'm doing this for, look, I call the fictional kids La Man Man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? I'm doing this for La Man Man, who I may or may not get to meet.
Right.
I can't take for granted that I'll be here tomorrow, so I have to work for the grandkids. Now, I'm working just like they're right here,
That's
right?
right.
Getting up early, going to bed late, and trying to build, and the community will benefit from that. If I teach my children to be givers, the community will benefit from that. We founded the company on the principle of giving out information. Now, I know we live in a capitalistic society, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we do give out product for free. But listen, don't you come in and ask for it for free. All right? Don't let me decide when I'm gonna
That's
give it for
right.
free or when I'm gonna discount other services. And
That's right.
so, the main thing, the main legacy piece that we want to leave is to make sure our children understand that this is a gift, and a gift has to be nurtured and cultivated. And if you love it, take care of it. And if you don't love it, that's fine, sell it. But
That's
take the
right.
money and give it to the grandkids because it's not for you.
That's right. That's right. And that just speaks the volume. And like you said, the legacy that you are creating and leaving behind to the and growth with it. You know, like you said, is not just the business, it's other things that you're gonna inherit, but make sure that you pass on the wisdom that I'm giving you while I'm here today to the next generation. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, Trey.
Oh, I got another quote. I'm sorry. I'm full of quotes, by the way.
Exactly.
Charlie Reed told me this. The late great Charlie Reed. He said, "Son, it ain't important to be important." I said, "It ain't."
You know, that was
What
one
you
of
mean?
that was my uncle too. So that was one of his favorite sayings.
I said,
That
"What
was
you
one of his
mean?"
favorite sayings.
He said, "It ain't important to be important. It costs too much,"
That's right.
and that thing stuck with me.
And
So,
it, and, it, and to stay humble, you know, stay
stay
humble.
humble,
Yep.
stay
And
humble. I try to stay out of the spotlight as much as I can.
yeah,
How I'm a pastor and try to stay out of the spotlight, I don't know, but I
that's
try
a
to
hard
fly
that's
under
a
the
hard
radar.
combination, right?
It's a hard
The two,
combination.
it's like oil and water. You need each other, but it ain't gonna mix at the same time.
I try. I struggle to stay out of the spotlight, but you know.
That's right. So now let's let them know, the community, the ones that do not know, let them know all about QuitPrint, what your offer, the businesses that you know, and specials that y'all may have coming up too. But just let them know all about QuitPrint. And I have added the contact information in there, so we'll repeat that too. But I did add the address in there for them, so let them know all about QuitPrint.
So we print we I'm gonna say we almost print on everything. All right, we
Mm-hmm.
specialize in flyers, banners, brochures, retractable banners, funeral programs. Church. And listen, I did 3 church anniversary programs today alone for this weekend, and I
I
got
told
another
y'all he
one to
was
do.
busy.
Yeah, I got another one to do. Um, I said funeral. Oh, posters. Now, for the last 5 years, we've been into apparel. You know, embroidered hats,
Mhm.
printed hats. A lot of graduation shirts. Man, graduation season. Man, we was leaving out of the shop at 12 o'clock. We closed at 6. So
Mhm.
graduation season was busy. We specialize in DTF prints for people that want to do their own shirts. They come to us and get the prints, and they got a
Oh,
heat press at the house, and they press their own shirts and then sell them. And
okay.
that's how we started out,
Okay.
buying DTFs, pressing them, and
Mhm.
reselling the shirt. And then we was doing it so much, we decided to buy a machine.
Okay.
And so, other than paper products, we do a lot of apparel, jogging suits, tote bags, family reunion. I'm doing a family reunion now. I'm doing shirts, banners, towels for a family reunion. And this is all stuff we do in house, in shop. We don't send out for that.
I love it.
I think, I mean, we print a lot of other stuff. I can't, my mind going blank now. Pens
Yeah.
and cups and mugs and all that. But so we're in South Augusta, and it was important for us to stay in South Augusta.
Yes.
A lot of people try to get us to move downtown. We live in South Augusta. We're business owners in South Augusta, so that was important for us to serve our actual community.
Gotcha.
We're at 2505 Peach Orchard Road. We're in Suite 3, right in the
Mhm.
little. It's a little small shopping plaza, but you'll see we got a sign outside where we leave the light on. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6. Now we're not open on Monday. We take Monday off because we done churched hard on Sunday. We got to recover.
Yeah.
But eventually we will be open on Mondays, just not right now. But Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6 p.m. The website is quickprintaugusta.com. If you want to see any of our artwork, anything we've created, we have a Facebook page, which is Quick Print Augusta on Facebook. We're on Instagram. The main thing is stop by and see us
That's
and talk
right.
to us and let us give you some game if we can help. Like I said, we've been in business for 8 years. We've been at that location for 3 years. Many people don't know we were in the house for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we grinded out of the house and we eventually outgrew the house. My wife and I were looking at each other like, maybe if we move the sofa, we can put a machine right there. Maybe we can fit one more machine in here. So at that
Yeah.
point, we knew it was time to get out of the house. And now, actually, we're looking for another space. We've outgrown the space we're in. So if any real estate people on here, holler at me, hit me up, call me,
They looking
706
for, yeah, they looking for, but in the South
750
Augusta, y'all,
in
they
South
want to stay in
Augusta.
South Augusta. So keep that in
Yeah,
mind for a
yeah.
commercial spot. That's a little bit bigger than the suite that they're in. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, we want to stay
Um,
in South Augusta. That's
that's
important.
right. That's right. Um, Anything else you would like to add in, Trey?
I don't know. I wanna help people that want to go into business for themselves. Now that's one of my greatest joy. We done bumped our heads so you don't have to. All right.
That's right.
So anybody looking to get in any business, whether it's printing or anything, you can stop by the shop. We have an open door policy, and we'll try to help you out. If not, we can direct you to somebody. The chamber has been a great resource. If you come in there, we got a QR code set up. You scan it, and it take you right to the chamber's website. They've been a great resource for not only funds, but a lot of people look us up in the chamber directory and use us specifically because associated with the chamber. So,
Absolutely.
I
We appreciate
yeah,
you
shout out to
all.
the chamber. Hmm.
Yeah, definitely. We couldn't be a chamber without you all, so we definitely appreciate you all too as well. Um, and y'all make sure y'all will stop in, like he had said, if it's just to get, you know, copies made, whatever, printing made. If you don't know, they can guide you with that. If you got an idea in your head, and then they can, assist you with laying out the details for you and get that completed for you. So definitely make sure you reach out to them. Or if you know someone that's needing service for printing, make sure you reach out to Quick Print. Got them over there. You got their contact number, which is 706-750-9779. Also, too, as well, make sure you can just go on Peach Orchard Road. They're located right off of Peach Orchard Road, toward the end, right before you get on the Gordon Highway side. But definitely reach out to them. They're at 20, what is it, 2505 Peach Orchard Road.
2505.
Yep, Suite 3. So make sure you definitely reach out to them. And then their website, which is so easy, quickprintaugusta.com. So definitely reach out to them. Trey, it has been an honor to honor you on tonight. So thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. Continue inspiring yourself, continue inspiring your family and the community. And we appreciate everything that you are doing. So definitely kudos, and continue spreading that wealth and love. Like we say, the currency is wealth, networking, and love. Um, and once you get those things, then you will have everything else that you need. And you are receiving that, you and your family. So definitely kudos to that. Correct. Um, Before we wrap up for tonight, everyone make sure you tune in. Members, if you're tuned in at this moment, make sure all men, we are having a luncheon on July 18th. Make sure you sign up for your luncheon. We will have a business flood on July the 30th at Cliffism. So make sure you tune in to that too as well. We will have the next one starting in July too as well. So just make sure you stay connected with all the businesses that are here in the CSRA. And we thank everybody for tuning in. So thank you all for tuning in and joining in for His Legacy and Leadership, where we're celebrating the men of the Greater Augusta Black Chamber of Commerce who are leading with vision, building a legacy and inspiring the next generation in entrepreneurs. You have heard from the wonderful Trey Williams, the operation manager over at Quick Print, located at 2505 Peach Orchard Road, Suite 3. Y'all have a wonderful and fabulous Wednesday and the remaining of the week. Great evening, everybody.